Hello there and welcome to this short but very important video about getting started with SignalWire Work. The first thing you're going to need is the URL or web address for your SignalWire Work, and it's likely associated with your company name. As an example, if your company is called Acme, it's perhaps going to be something like acme.sw.work. For the purposes of this demonstration, I have it set up at demo2.sw.work, and as we go to SignalWire Work, you'll see the very first thing it asks for is a name and email address. Please note that these credentials are not for administrative purposes. They are purely identification for when you participate in the different rooms within SignalWire Work. So when you show up, you will have a banner across the bottom, sometimes called a lower third, and it will contain the name and email address that you put in here if you want it to. You can turn this facility off. So I'm putting a name and email address in here, and as I press enter, SignalWire Work reminds me that because it needs to use the camera and the microphone on this machine, it wants to gain permission. And as I give it permission, the web browser that I'm using to access SignalWire Work, Chrome in this case, also says, are you sure that I can use the microphone and camera? And the answer is yes. And so here I am. You can see that the camera is working fine. I'm happy to use that camera. I would like to use my Yeti microphone, and the standard speakers are fine. This brings me into SignalWire Work, and you'll see that there's already one room set up called the lobby on this home screen. And so I could go and join the lobby, but I don't want to do that right now. In fact, the whole purpose of this video is just to show you the difference between giving your name and email address for identification purposes and logging in as an administrator. You can see that I can't really do very much other than go into the lobby at the moment. But if I log in as the administrator through the burger menu here, go to login, and then I'm going to type the word moderator in because that's the login I would like to use. I'm going to pop a password in here as well. And if that works, we should get a little green flash coming up as we've done. And you can see the room bar is also now there just above the only room in the list at the moment, which is the lobby. And in the room bar, I can type the name of rooms. They may be rooms that already exist in SignalWire Work, but are just not shown in this list because you can hide rooms. Or I can type in a name for a room that doesn't currently exist, and the default behavior is that SignalWire Work will create that room and pop me into it. So then I can invite other people to join that. So that's one of the things that comes when we're logged in. But what I want to show you is the settings. We're not actually going to use the settings right now, but I just want to show you them. We have the global settings, user settings, where we can add, remove or change the privileges of users. Rooms themselves, where we can add rooms and attributes of rooms. Clippies, which is the ability to insert video clips into meeting rooms and conferences, and then our ability to record goings on as well. The main point of this video, as I said, was to separate out the credentials you use for your video conferences and the credentials you need to jump on as a moderator or administrator or super user or whatever it might be. So now I'm just going to log off now that we've done that and say bye-bye to you. Thank you for watching, and you can find more videos with more detailed information about using SignalWire Work in the same place as you found this one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
SignalWire Communications OGs. They in it to win it, doggone it.